What's up, my Comic-Con? My name's Cullen, and I collect comics. And today we're going to go through my DC pulls for this week. It's October 26th, 25th, somewhere around there. Actually, I think it's the 26th. But it's my DC pulls for Tuesday. I get my DC comics at my local comic shop, which is the Comix Strip, which is on Broadway in Cape Girardeau, Missouri. It's right across from the old Esquire Theater. It's across from the university also, over in that area. If you're in that local area, you should definitely check it out. Andrew's an awesome guy. This is my DC pulls, like I said. We're going to go ahead and get right into it, and hopefully I can get my Marvel done tomorrow or the next day. But, alright, first we're starting with Batman Audio Adventures, and this is the second issue. Dave Johnson did the cover on this, and the interior art's done by J-Bone and Anthony Marquez, and the writer for it is Dennis Manicholas. Alright. Batman comes face to face with the ninjas who have been tearing through Gotham City's underworld. Through the Gotham underworld, sorry. As Dark Knight stares down the menacing assassins, he learns more about their mission as well as the name of the one they serve, the Demon's Head, Ra's al Ghul. Meanwhile, something prowls the sewers of Gotham City, a being whose mind has been warped by the Joker's dark purple dawn. This show is awesome. If you don't have the audio show on Batman or on HBO Max, is really cool. So if you have HBO Max, you should definitely check it out because it's really cool. And then we're gonna move on next to Batman, the Beyond the White Knight, and this is issue 6. Sean Murphy does the interiors and the art and the writing, everything for this book. Like I said, it's issue 6. After years of rivalry, the showdown you've been waiting for, Jason Todd versus Dick Grayson. Who's the best Robin? Find out in this issue. Plus, with the help of an unexpected new ally, Bruce Wayne aims to take Derek Powers down for good. But will the malevolent millionaire's newfound powers prove to be too much for the former Batman? Alright. And then next, we're moving on to Batman Fortress. And this is issue 6 also. And Derek Robertson did the cover for this. Gary Whitta did the writing for it, and Derek Robertson also did the interiors. Having finally located the Fortress of Solitude, Batman and his hastily assembled allies quickly discover that is as deadly as awe-inspiring with... After finally locating the Fortress of Solitude, Batman and his hastily assembled allies quickly discover that it is as deadly as it is awe-inspiring. With an alien force holding the world hostage while the heroes hunt for Superman, can the Dark Knight find a weapon to repel the invaders, or will his ragtag team succumb to this dysfunction and betrayal before they can save the world? Alright. Next, we've got 2 copies of the same cover of this. If you're wondering I just picked this up. This is Batman, Gotham Knights, Gilded City. It's based on the video game that came out last Friday. Greg Capullo did the cover for this. I don't know why I pulled both of them. Sorry for that. Greg Capullo and Jonathan Gapshin did the cover. The writer for this is Evan Narcissi, and the artist for it is Abel. And this is the first issue. A mysterious virus has infected Gotham City, turning its victims into rabid, yellow-eyed maniacs driven to looting, theft, and bursts of anger. And Batman and his Gotham Knights struggle to keep this strange virus contained while investigating its origin. But this is not the first time this unusual illness has overtaken the city. Take a trip back to Gotham in the mid-1800s to meet a city's first masked vigilante, the mysterious hero known only as the Runaway. As they too find themselves mere in the mystery of this infection. This thrilling and horrific tale split between modern-day Gotham and Gotham 1847 lead directly into the upcoming video game Gotham Knights. Each issue will offer a code for readers to redeem in Gotham Knights game for an exclusive item. For issue 1, the readers will receive a code for an exclusive skin variant of the Bat Cycle. Readers who redeem codes for all 6 issues will get a special 7th item. All right. Next, we got Clifford Chang's Batman or Catwoman Lonely City, and it's all Clifford Chang that does everything for this. Right, cover art, everything. One of the most acclaimed black labeled series on this issue 4, the final issue. One of the most acclaimed black label series ever reaches its conclusion after all the sacrifice, all the broken bodies, and shattered relationships was leading to this. Selena Kyle standing in front of the Batcave, desperate to know the secrets inside it, the secrets once thought to have died with Batman. But you should never open doors you can't close, if opening them means swinging wide the gates of hell. All right. Next, we got DC versus Vampires 10. And this is Gilliam March cover. Otto Schmidt does the interior art, and James Tyrion IV and Matthew Rosenberg are the writers for this. War for Earth takes its decisive turn as the heroes prepare to strike back. Can Supergirl and her team in Australia escape to space? Will the Birds of Prey infiltrate will the Birds of Prey's infiltration of Gotham City go unnoticed by the Vampire King? Can Green Arrow save the human cattle from the blood farm? The shocking answers await. All right. Next, we're moving on to Detective Comics, and this is the even cable cover, and the interior art's by Raphael Albuquerque and Hayden Sherman, and Simon Spear and Ram V do the writing for this. It's issue number 1065. The Organ family has dramatically arrived after the traumatic events at the docks in Gotham. But are they ready to reclaim the land that belongs to their name? An English surname better known as Arkham. As Bruce Wayne and young Orgum, Prince Arzen, discuss how they both want to change Gotham for the better. It seems Batman and the Orgums might have different ways of going about doing so. All right. Next, we're moving on to Harley. Here's both covers of Harley that I've got. Cover A and B. And, yeah, this cover A is by Matteo Lally and Rain Barredo. And then this other cover is by Lyrics. All right. So we'll go ahead and we'll do with this. All right. We got this Matteo Lally cover, like I said, and the artist for the actual book is Matteo Lally, and Stephanie Phillips is writing this still. You know, being dead is just like riding a bike. There's a big white light, then Prince shows up and offers you a chance to host a house party in the clouds with Marilyn Monroe and Abraham Lincoln. And then suddenly you're brought back to life in a pit of goofy green snot, and you have to find the person who was rude enough to shoot and kill you. To make things even better, it turns out that coming back to life had some serious unintended consequences. All right. So yeah, we got Harley. Next we got Punchline's new series. I always love me some Punchline. No, a lot of people don't, but this is issue number 1 of Punchline the Gotham game. And this is a Gleb Meckenkoff cover. He also does the art for this. Teeny Howard and Blake Howard are the writers for this. And yeah, Punchline is out of jail and back on the streets of Gotham, and she is not coming back for somewhat of Gotham. And she is not coming back for some of what Gotham has to offer. She is coming back for all of it. She wants to be the queen of crime, and with help of her royal flush gang, no one will stand in her way. But Punchline created a lot of angry enemies in Gotham before she was incarcerated, and they all want payback, presenting a miniseries that redefined the criminal landscape of Gotham cities from superstar creative team Teeny Howard, Catwoman, and Ita X, Blake Howard, Batman Urban Legend, and Gleb Milenkoff, Robin, the Boy Wonder, Wonder Woman. All right, so we got this new Punchline. Next, we're moving on to this Riddler Year 1 book. And what's amazing about it is, besides the fact that this awesome Bill Sienkiewicz cover, and Stefan Subic is the interior artist, and the writer for this is Paul Dano. That's right, Paul Dano, as in Matt Reeves' The Riddler. Let's see what they have to say in the blurb. As depicted in Matt Reeves' hit movie, The Batman, the Riddler wasn't simply an amusing eccentric with an affinity for wordplay and baffling clues, but a terrifying villain as any in the annals of the Dark Knight. Here you can see Edward Nashton evolve into the menace known as the Riddler. How did the unknown forensic accountant uncover the dark secrets of Gotham's underworld and come so close to bringing down the entire city? This 6-issue miniseries is an immediate prequel to the Batman, the derailed and disturbing and at times shocking story of a man with nothing to lose. Artist Steven Subic makes an American Comics debut, including a variant cover that is first of an interlocking 6 covers in collaboration with Dano. Delivers a shadowy and gritty tale of society's forgotten man who refuses to go unnoticed any longer. Subic's recent Conan the Cimmerian for French publishers and Gotham has brought him a great acclaim in Europe, and he's about to break into globally with the Batman series unlike any you've seen before. All right. And get those B covers probably too. I bet they're going to be cool when they unlock. All right. Next we have Sergeant Rock, Army of the Dead. And this is issue number 2. And the cover artist for this is Gary Frank. Eduardo Risso is the artist for this. And the writer is Bruce Campbell. As in Army of Darkness Bruce Campbell. And Spider-Man movies Bruce Campbell. And every other amazing thing. Love that guy. Sergeant Rock and Easy Company are behind enemy lines, armed to the teeth, and ready to go against the strangest and deadliest enemies they've ever encountered. Zombies and the whole lot of strap-in soldiers. You're against the world of the dead. It's you against the world of the dead. All right. Next, we're moving on to Tim Drake Robin, issue number 2 also. And we've got a Ricardo Lopez Ortez for the cover. Interior arts are by Ridley Rosimo. And Megan Fitzmartin is doing the writing this. To catch a criminal mastermind, Tim will have to steal a diamond? Oh no, what has gotten into you, Tim? It's Tim Drake like you've never seen him before. Plus, murder most foul at the library. The Gotham Marina is in danger, and Bernard isn't answering Tim's calls. All right. Then next, the last book we have is Young Justice Targets number 4. And Greg Weisman is the writer, the artist, and the cover artist, interiors, and artist Chris Jones. Search for the Queen Perdita continues, and the conspiracy behind her abduction deepens as Lex Luthor's involvement becomes apparent. Now the Outsiders and Guerrilla Squad head to Lex Robotics Factory in Balea to investigate further, and what they find will rock them to their core. All right. And then here, you've already seen these books. Last week, you've seen me do the B covers. But I did get my Nightwing from last week and my Harley Quinn Legions of Bats A cover. So here's these. Figured I'd show you those. But this is my Tuesday pull of DC stuff. I will holler at you guys soon. I'm sure later today or something I may have a video for Comic Sense if it comes in the mail. I'm definitely going to watch that show. It comes on about 5 o'clock. 5:30, somewhere that. Central Time. But yeah, I'm gonna roll the books. Holler at you later, and yeah, check out my show. Hit like and subscribe. See you guys later. Check me out on Instagram. Peace.